Hello everyone, it's Teen Dad Gaming back with another episode of Cincinnati's Red franchise. In this episode, we're really going to be focusing on our pitching. By focusing on our pitching, I mean we're going to be starting this episode with a trade. And a pretty good one, actually. We're going to be making our way over to the Angels. And if you look at the Angels, they've got a lot of pitchers. Too many pitchers, like you can see. Some of them are in the starting lineup, and some of them aren't. So we're going to be making a trade for Jose Suarez. Get a nice reliever, slash, starter. You know, he's been a mix of both, and he's still got 2 years of arbitration. And to make this deal happen, we're going to be giving them Justin Dunn. We're going to be giving them McCafe and Edwin. He is a good prospect at 20 years old, shortstop. But to be honest, they already have a lot of shortstops, but we don't need him. We just don't. You know, we got Nove right here, and we got Ellie De La Cruz. You know, our second base position's really locked down. And, you know, we can just do without Justin Dunn. He's not a necessary part to the team. You know, he's had ups and downs. And I just don't think his place is necessarily with the Cincinnati Reds. So we're going to make that trade, and it's really going to help out our pitching a lot. A lot. You know, that gives us another reliable arm in the bullpen. I mean, not the bullpen, the rotation, to really get things going. And I do have my eyes on some other pitchers, a bullpen arm, and everything like that. But we're going to go ahead and get into this episode, and we're going to start this off by playing Houston. And we're going to be playing our debut of Jose Suarez with the team. We do lose the first 2 games. That sucks. Let's see. Nothing too much. Currently scouting set to auto. That will mean any scouting change me now. Also lets you switch that into manual. Yeah. So we're going to get into this game and see how he does with his new team. And his debut is at home, which is nice. Looking at the team, there are some bright spots and there are some eyesores, you know, for sure. There's people who've been up and people who've been down. You know, it's kind of all over the place, to be honest. But we're gonna continue it and see how it goes. Joey Votto is batting 1 something, but his on base percentage is great. He's fine. He's fine. So obviously we got some bats struggling, but we do have some bats doing good, like Austin Meadows. You know, someone we signed on a 2-year club option.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome.
After not being offered arbitration.
So, almost ready to get underway, and the pitcher here today, Jose Suarez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Leading off the
Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He
Fun
knows
fact,
he needs
the
to
Houston
miss barrels,
Astros
get
used
some
to be
soft
part of
contact,
the
let
NL
the defense
Central
do work behind him. And I think a guy like
before
that
they
can keep a
transferred to
good
the AL.
tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Clemente on the White
Here's Garrett
Sox.
Hampson. Here's
Okay.
a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And that one is lifted in the air. Lowe has it sized up. He makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Castellanos back on the Tigers.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jordan Alvarez, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Alvarez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And James Kingsley says he won a round.
He strikes
In
him
the
out.
dirt.
That's 1, 2, 3 inning to start his
Tosses to
career.
first.
Love to
That's
see
out
it.
number 3. Half inning complete. We've got no score.
Let's see if the Reds can get some offense going against one of their better pitchers than Lance McCuller. He's had a very solid career up to this point. Very, very solid. Very solid. You know, on a good deal.
Back here in Cincinnati. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Lance McCullers Jr.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
He's playing really good this year so far.
Jonathan India at the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. In the air, right field. Tucker should have it. He's there.
It's going to be a quiet inning for us as well.
And now the catcher comes up to
the highest paid
Tyler
player on our team, Tyler Stevenson.
That one ripped.
And he missile hits that.
And it's
gone. Tyler Stevenson with a home run in the bottom of the first with 2 outs.
Third home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on.
Now we got Jake Farley up
to any part of the park.
And now it's going to be Jake Fraley. That one missed.
You know, he's struggled a little bit. OPS has dipped. But I'm confident he'll get back up there. You know, we know how good of a player he is.
Next offering in the dirt. 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
That would have been ball 4, my boy. Will that beat the shift? It does. He dives right over it.
So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the
been up and down so far this year, but pretty good. On base percentage is a little low, but overall he's been solid.
They take the force out.
So we do take a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first with a solo home run.
On this. Back here at Great American Ballpark, second inning, set to go. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Jordan Alvarez is batting .330 and he's batting .337. Are you
Pitches
serious?
downstairs. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone.
And he swings to that slider. First strikeout as a Cincinnati Red.
Got him for strike 3.
Nathaniel, what, they traded for Nathaniel Lowe? Bro, this team is crazy.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2.
It's crazy that he was that low of a pick and he
we
sucks.
see more and more information supplied by
and
teams.
He's going against his brother this game. Nathan Lowe's the brother of Josh Lowe.
Nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
One down, base is empty.
Let's see which brother will come on top
that
today.
One off the mark. Full
came on
count,
top the first 2 games.
3-2. Got him.
And he gets
out number 2.
Just barely.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information.
Throws that right down the middle. That's not where you want that.
Or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher. Do something to get him out of his rhythm.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out. RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. Bregman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. De La Cruz settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's Austin Meadows.
The designated hitter.
McCullers winds fires. Good eye right there. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
McCullers trying to finish off the hitter. And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. And now 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
That one misses in the dirt. Well struck, right field. That's back there. And gone! Joey Votto bops one out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
And now Josh Lowe. Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Now fly ball to right center. McCormick trying to get there. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Joey Votto goes deep for Cincy. And it's 2. On to the 3rd inning. Leading off Chas McCormick.
The center fielder.
And he deals.
McCormick.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And now the count is even. And that's in the dirt. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Roberto Perez standing in. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. McCormick on at first, nobody out. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. De La Cruz with a relay throw. So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Here comes a pitch. And a ball evens the count. Struck him out looking. Now the third baseman, Garrett Hampson. And a pitch. They say a win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Fires over to first. Third out. 1 left for Houston. Welcome back. And now it's Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Ripped on a line. Tucker hauls it in, and there's one away. Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball to right. Tucker should have it. He's got it. And there are 2 down. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 1 for 1. So far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That's down and in. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Cincinnati as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Going to count 1 and 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. His 7th home run of the season. And they inch closer. It's 2-1. Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker. And a count 1 and 2. And here it comes. Good eye right there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The next offering misses, and the count's full. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
So let's see if he can bounce back from that leadoff home run. And he gets them swinging. A lot of his strikeouts have been
big power guy right there,
just barely going
so
around.
much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Left-hand batter waits. And now it's even up.
Can't quite get that fastball over the plate.
Battling here as he fouls
crushes
it away.
that fastball foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And he gets him swinging on that curveball.
Here's Alex.
We are going to get an arm
He reached out
warm
to
up
walk his
just
first
because
time.
he is kind of getting up there in pitches, but we are going to try to get him through 5 and then probably pull him. Assuming he makes it through 5, you know.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. And a swing and a
strikes
miss.
him out. He's actually been getting a fair amount of strikeouts this game.
Astros claw back
But
a
do
bit
put
on
the
this
lead
solo
in half
homer.
on a solo
And it's
homer
now
from Yordan.
Bottom 4. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley.
The right fielder.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And now 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take from Fraley.
1 strike.
And he crushes
Ripped
that into the
right
gap.
center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and
That's his
hustling for
second hit of the
second.
game.
In
A single and a
safely.
double on the day.
It's a
Not
double
bad.
and his second hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself
Just a hanging
into a
circle
good
change.
count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle,
Got a
not a whole
3-2
lot of
count
velocity.
for
Right on
our
top
man.
of it.
Ian Happ.
Now, Ian Happ.
I don't know why
The
I said
3-2 is
iron.
off the
He walked
outside
Ian
edge,
Happ
and
for
that
too
is
long with
ball
no
4.
outs. It's
Well, a
right there.
breaking ball in that 3-2
Awesome
count kind of
pitch.
tells you that that's the pitch he has the most
He
confidence
struck
in
out
right
in
now.
his last
Just
at bat
couldn't
after
find the
being
strike
up
zone.
3-1.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball there.
Early on that sinker. Let's see if he can capitalize.
And the right-hander deals. Swing
And he strikes
and
him
a
out
miss.
again.
And he's down on strikes.
It's that
One
low
down.
slider
You know,
gets
danger with
him.
the slider is
The
leaving
gross
it out
pitch.
over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in
we
the
got
middle. Right there, he does a
been
great
good.
job with
Let's see
hard
if he can
break at the end.
capitalize when
He
Austin
ran it
Meadows
inside.
got in.
Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that.
And he swings right through that.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
1-2 count.
Next one is
That
off the
slider's
plate.
outside.
And that's ball 2.
Batting .421 with runners in scoring position. That's what you want to see from a young player like Ellie De La Cruz, because that shows a lot about what his future holds.
And the righty deals. Got him.
And he
there's
strikes him
2
out.
away.
That's back-to-back strikeouts.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. He's already homered in this one.
Slugging
And a
.271. Wow.
pitch. And it is 2-1.
I wonder what his OPS is. I gotta see what his OPS is.
If he can
550.
get through this one,
Oh my
put
God.
up a 0. This will help in his outings to come.
That one is
Joey
absolutely
Votto crushes
belted.
that hanging curve for his
And it
second
is
home run of the
gone.
game. Go off,
A
Votto.
3-run rocket. His second home run of the game. It's 5-1. Saying
hitting
he's been
any
red
home
hot.
run.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for
So
him.
far.
Man, he has
Second
really
home
seen
run
the
of
ball
the
well
game.
in this one.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Reds. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run.
Joey Votto twice in one game. Okay, Votto, we see you. Into Suarez's 5th inning.
And now 2-1.
Yeah, 80
They've got a
pitches.
potent
Gonna try to
lineup.
get
And
him
when you
through
think
the
about teams capable of
5th
rallying
inning.
from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one finds the corner, and the count is even 2-2. And now it's filled up. Swings and
Strikes him
misses.
out.
It's a
Beautiful.
strikeout. Gassed it right by
That
him.
inside fastball
And next
gets
to hit
him.
for Houston, Chas McCormick worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Next offering
Chase
is
that
down
circle
low.
change to make it a 3-2 count. Gonna try to get him on the back foot slider.
The 3-2 is
he
off
can't
the
locate
outside
him. That's
edge,
his
and
second
that
walk
is
of the
ball
game.
4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
Nice fastball to
I
swing at.
think
and
that
just
if they
lets it
gave
go.
the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And now the lefty. Good job to fight that one off.
Already at
McCormick leads off
95
first with one
pitches.
away. Base
That's
hit.
probably gonna be his
They
day.
get it in quickly.
So 5 and a
first
third with
second,
1
now
run.
1 out.
Not bad. I mean, 4 and a third. Not bad.
Back to the
But,
top of the lineup. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. Righty reliever out of the pen, Ronaldo Lopez. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Save.
And 1-2.
It's the 5th inning. I don't
That's
think
a
he's
little bit
getting
low.
a save. And he gets him
Swings and
swinging.
misses. And he's down on
Beautiful.
strikes for the second time today. And stepping in for the Astros, Garrett Hampson.
Hampson doesn't draw walks.
Swing and a miss,
right
struck
there.
him out.
Late on that fastball, and the Reds are able to get out the jam.
Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Gavin Lux.
And Lance is still out there after giving up 5 runs through 4 innings.
And that one is inside.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series.
They got him
Still
coming out the
doesn't have a
bullpen.
knock.
He's
I
a
know
starter, ain't
you
he?
want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That's a 3-1 count. Let's see if Lux can
3-1 is
capitalize on it. He hits that right up the middle
Swing
for his
and a
first
line
base
drive,
hit of
base
the
hit out of the
series.
center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him.
That's going to be his game.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound.
Jose. He is a starter. He started at 31 games last season. Actually did pretty solid. Throw him in the bullpen. That's crazy.
Jose Urquidy.
This guy's a strike thrower.
Fastball,
He's done an
circle
excellent
change,
job of
slider.
avoiding walks so far this season.
Next offering clips the
Fastball,
zone
dot
count even at
right
2.
up. Third on the team with 4 home runs.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if
Now
he's
let's
wrong.
see with the 3-2 count if he challenges or not.
Lux back on a dive. Runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air, right
Hits that
field.
fastball
Tucker
hard.
should have it.
But it's not going anywhere.
Brings it in, and there's one down.
Every Jonathan the at-bat so far, it's been an out to right field.
Man at first. Now here is Tyler Stevenson.
Now batting.
He's already homered in this game.
Stevenson.
And the pitch. That one fouled
And he's
off.
early on that
Good
cutter and
speed on the
destroys
base
it
pass. He
foul.
handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next pitch is inside.
That's a good take from
2-2.
Stevenson with
It's a
2
good take.
strikes.
Check on the runner. Lux dives back in safely. Lux leads off first with 1 away. 3-2
Another
now.
good take.
The 3-2
He walks
is
him.
off the outside edge, and that is ball
Good
4.
bat from
Well,
Stevenson.
interesting. He went with the off speed
Now we got
and
Jake
walked
Farley's
the hitter.
2 for
Man,
2
you gotta
on the day
challenge
so
the guy with
far.
the fastball.
Jake
On the
Farley
ground,
hits
right
it right
side.
to the first
Oh,
baseman
great
and
stop. To
gets
second,
the
that's one.
double
Back
play
to
and
first,
ends
double
the
play.
inning before we can
Nice
get
job.
anything going. You hate to see it. You hate
All
to
set
see
for the
it.
start of the inning. Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. Next offering down in the dirt.
He's in front of that fastball. Real early. Let's see if we can get him on the high fastball.
He goes down
And it just
looking.
freezes Jordan. After hitting that home
Just
run
a
last
beautiful
at bat, you
fastball
love
on the
to see
inside
that.
corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm
That
angle.
curveball
So I
is
got to
way
think he
too
was
far in.
looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
He goes
Swing
against
and
the
a ball
ship.
lifted left field.
Perhaps going to be there
Pat
for it.
calls it in, 2 away. Nathaniel
Daniel
Lowe
Lowe.
to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a
0
pair
for
of
2 on the day.
strikeouts.
Ooh,
And
that
that
almost
one
hits
almost got
Nathaniel
him.
Lowe, but luckily he's able to back out of the way. Don't want to see no one getting hit.
Next
He
pitch
just
is
pops
popped
that
up.
one up.
De La Cruz settles under this one.
That's probably going to be
Makes the grab,
Lopez's
and that's the
day
inning.
with
So no runs, no hit.
1 2/3 pitch.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, and here is Ian Happ.
We'll give him another inning.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate.
And Happ destroys that fastball right down the middle, and that's going deep to the outfield, to the wall, and he jumps, and he robs Ian Happ from a home run, crawling up the outfield wall to take the home run away. What a catch from, who's that, Corbin? What a catch. Perfectly timed.
Austin Meadows. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. On the ground.
He just grounds that ball right to second baseman. Yeah, I thought it was Alvarez.
And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
Right, we got De La Cruz up. He hasn't been able to get a ball in play today. You hate to see that.
Fouled off left side.
Will he catch it? No. Okay. They got your down and left. Sheesh. Who they got as a DH? Bregman? Okay, I guess.
Righty to the plate. That one
Ellie
deep
crushes
to right.
that fastball. And it's going, and Ellie De La Cruz goes deep in the bottom of the sixth to make it a 6-1 lead.
His second of the year, and they add to
Ellie De La Cruz has been so good.
It's 6-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one.
Joey Votto with 2 home runs this
clearly
game.
feeding off of each other at the dish.
Next to hit, Joey Votto. Next
Behind
offering is
that
fouled back.
fastball.
The 1-2.
He crushes that fastball into the gap.
Hit.
And this has now been a 3-hit performance for someone who's batting 200 coming into this game.
With a double, third hit for him today.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Man at second here with
now we got Josh Lowe up, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Let's see what he can do. He swings on that fastball.
Upstairs. Man on second, 2 down.
But he's able to lay off that circle change, even up the count.
Votto at second with 2 down. Next offering
lays
is
off that dirty
downstairs.
slider down low, making it 3-2 count. And he's in front of that circle change. I hate to see it. We do score one on an Ellie De La Cruz home run. Yes, sir.
And welcome back. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Yeah, he crushes righties. That's what I thought.
Nope, a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Got him
He just
swinging.
gets him on that low fastball. What a dive.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate.
And he
get
walks
around
him.
on it and catch it out front.
Oh, no.
Many times if you
That's
do, it's
strike
a foul
2.
ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really
Pena
don't
thought
like
that
working
was
inside
ball
with 2
4.
strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Check swing, tried to hold
That
up.
was ball
down
full, and
appeal
that's
to
going to be
first.
Lopez's
And he
day.
held up.
2 innings,
At the plate,
not bad.
Chas McCormick. On the mound now, T.J. Antone.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness
gets
matters in
past
situations like this as well.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Oh, the throw is over his head.
And that's going to put a man on first and third with no outs.
So next up for Houston, Roberto Perez. Grounder might be 2. Goes to second, safe there.
And they're not able to get it. Oh, no, they still got Roberto at first. That does drive in a run.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that's
Let's
down
see
and
if we can
away.
get out this with no more damage.
This to third.
Almost
Throw over to Votto. That ends the inning. And they
Astros
limit
do score one.
back here at the ballpark, bottom of the
But
seventh.
they're not able
Now
to
it's the
get
second
anything else
baseman,
going,
Gavin Lux.
luckily.
The 1-1. Next offering misses
That
down and
curveball
away.
is slow.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Seth Martinez up and loosening in the pen.
He
That's
crushes
ripped.
that
Base hit.
in the left field.
Now
He's
he'll
going to
turn
go
for
for second base. That's going to make it a
Makes it
2-4 day for
safely.
Gavin
It's a
Lux.
leadoff double in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now, Jonathan India.
He swings
The
at that
1-1
high
has come on
fastball,
and
but
missed
he's
to the
very
pitch
behind.
upstairs.
Jonathan India 0 for 3 on the day so far. Can he come through?
That one missed.
Not swinging at that, but he's making a 2 for 2 count. The Reds have been pretty good today about laying off bad pitches. You have to give them that. You have to give them that.
Runner leads away at second. Fouled off the
Fouls
plate.
off
They'll
that
do it again.
curve. What will he throw in this 2-2 count?
The 2-2. This one lifted in the air, left
That's
field.
very high in the
Alvarez
air.
in position.
But it
And out
goes
number 1
nowhere.
on the grab.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson.
Third one count for
the
Tyler
next to
Stevenson.
hit.
Always
He's
already won
homered
one
here in
walk
this one.
on the day for Stevenson. Can he get a second?
Righty delivers. 3-1.
He
and
does.
couldn't come up
Second
with
walk
it.
of the game for Stevenson.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on with 1 out. Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone,
good
making
take
sure
from
he gets the
Fraley.
pitch that he wants to hit.
And he
there's a
crushes that
rocket
up the
into
middle.
outfield. Lux headed for the plate.
Lux is going home. He barely makes it in time for an RBI single
Puts a
for
run
Jake
on the board
Fraley.
and picks up an RBI. I could watch
Third
base
hit
hits
of the
like
game.
that one all
He's gonna
day
bring Seth
long, and
Martinez
so could
in.
every hitting coach in the
Fastball
league.
slider
Just a
sinks
nice
over
line
change
drive into
cutter.
center field.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Seth Martinez.
We got Ian Happ,
And
who
with
was
the big
robbed of a
deficit on
home
the
run in his
scoreboard,
last at bat.
He almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type.
Slides,
That gets
but it
right
gets
past
by
him.
him.
But he's going to stop
And they
right
hold
there.
the runner at
After
third,
a
but the
surprisingly good
bases are
throw
loaded
from
now with
Jordan
1 out.
Alvarez, so it's a good
Seems
thing
like
he
he
slowed
got
down.
exactly what he was
This is
looking
loaded
for
for
right
Austin
there.
Meadows,
I
who's
know it was
0
a
for
ground
3
ball,
on the
but it
day.
was
2
absolutely
strikeouts,
hammered through the
and it's a
infield.
3-2
That's not
count.
one you're
Will he
excited
walk
to get
in a
in front
run?
of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that one is lifted in
Austin
the air.
Meadows crushes that.
Tucker makes the grab. Both
And
runners
it looks like
tagging.
that's going to be a sac
That's
fly
a
for
sacrifice
Meadows.
fly as he comes across,
Making it
and
an
it's now a
8-2 game.
6-run lead.
Blown out by
Lefties
one of
can
the worst
definitely be a little
teams.
pull.
One of the worst teams against one of the
Up there,
best teams.
especially with pitches that
Wouldn't
they
guess
see pretty
who's
well.
getting
That
the
was a
blown
good
out.
example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Oh, and he
Swing
swings
and
at
a
that high
miss.
fastball.
Looked
He
off
thinks with
balance
the
that
6'5",
time.
he
Wow.
can reach any of them.
Good luck catching up to that one.
And it's even up.
Luckily, he doesn't swing at that one.
2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Probably
Runners
top
on
that
first and
fastball,
third,
make it a
2
2-2
away.
count.
Swings
He
and
strikes out on the
misses, struck
sinker
him
for his
out.
3rd strikeout of the game. We do score 2
So a
more.
new arm
which
out of the
really like.
bullpen for the Reds, Tyler Matzik.
And we
Well,
all
Matt's
know
just
about
having
his
a pretty
slider.
good
It's
year
just
compared to
going,
last
man.
year, so you'd love
One
to
of the
see
better.
it. After a very, very tough last year, he's bouncing back very, very well.
Game, I'd say his spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he deals. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first.
But
Throw is
Votto
low, and he
isn't
can't
able to
pick
scoop it.
That's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster
it
gets
out
the infield single, and
pretty
now
fast
he's on
dude
base
on
to possibly
first.
do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing.
And he strikes him out with a fastball right down the middle.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the
and Kyle
swings
Tucker
where
hits that, and he throws it to
sometimes start
third.
Question yourself as a hitter.
What a throw from Jake to get him out at third after trying to
In
go
this
from first to
situation,
third.
a single to right field. The runner at first cannot try to make it to
What
third.
a joke
You've
by,
got to get
I
back
mean,
into this ballgame,
joke,
and
what a
every base
throw
runner
by
counts.
Fraley.
So man aboard, and next to hit for Houston, Nathaniel Lowe. Foul ball.
Crushes that
Chris,
foul.
how about the career arc for Tyler Matzik, a guy who was a first-round pick of the Rockies in two. That's
Strikes
strike
him
three,
out.
and the third
Beautiful.
out. So we welcome back, bottom of the eighth, and now the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Kyle. I mean 3 for 3.
1-1 now. Ground ball, left
Goes against the
side.
shift. Makes a good jumping throw,
Pulls
but
him
he's
off the
safe
bag, and he's safe.
to make him
It
4
doesn't
for
really
4
matter
on the
where you
day.
are in the lineup.
Unless that's a,
Your
no, that's a
job is
hit.
to get
4
on
for
base
4
and
on
try
the
to start
day.
a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Josh Lowe
Puts it
hits
for
into
one.
the double
Relay
play.
to first, double
Just barely
play.
getting him out.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember,
We
these guys
got
work on
Gavin
the plate
Lux
all
up,
the time,
who's
so it's
2
in
for
their back
4.
pocket
Let's see what
whenever
he
they
can
need
do.
it.
Will he be
And
3 for
now
5?
here is Gavin Lux.
Hits that
This
cutter
one in
pretty
the air,
good,
right
but
field.
not going very far.
And puts the
Nice
squeeze
game.
on that one.
Can
And
the
that
Reds
will
keep
end the
a
inning.
6-run lead?
New
We'll
inning
see.
getting started. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Wow. Great swing, Tyler.
The pitch.
I mean, Alex. Fuck.
And another ball. One additional thing on Matzik, he was high school teammates with the professor, Kyle Hendricks.
Wow. And he gets that strike 3 called ball.
And he walked
And then he
it.
walks him.
Well, you
Wow.
know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second
That's gonna
time
end
he's
his day, and
taken
they're
all
gonna bring
four.
up
So out of the
Sims.
pen comes the right-hander, Lucas Sims.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low
And he
leverage
walks
appearance
him,
for
too.
So he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and
Got
attack
2
the
on
strike
with
zone.
no... Bro,
Next pitch is downstairs.
he's calling every strike a
Tighten
ball.
up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next one just misses. 3-2 now. Got him.
And he
Looking,
strikes him
that's a
out.
strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything.
And that is
I just
a
think he was flat out
game-ending
frozen.
double play. 1-6-4. I mean,
And the Reds
1-6-3.
take this one in a blowout. 8-2
Reds
the final
absolutely
here.
destroyed
Dave Roberts
Houston
and company
today.
celebrate in the dugout.
And Votto with the 4-4 performance with 4 RBIs and 2 home runs. Okay, Votto, playing like old Votto. You love to see it. You love to see it. I think next we're probably going to play Texas. Let's see how the team's doing so far. Obviously negative. We aren't the worst team in the league, surprisingly. See, Hunter Green's having a good bounce back year, and so is Tyler Lodolo, which is what you love to see from your 1-2. And Jose's been great since we traded for him. Fucking fantastic. Graham is holding it down, and Brad Keller is doing Brad Keller things, I guess you would say. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really worried about Brad Keller. I don't think we're gonna be able to trade him at the deadline, just because, not realistically at least, just because he's doing terrible. And our 4 starting pitchers are doing good other than him. But, you know, I'm not really tripping about him because we got these other starters in the minors who, you know, they'll be in the team any day now. You know what I mean? Like, any day now. They've been great so far. I'm really looking forward to Paul. He's been very good in 53 innings. Same with Andrew. Looking very forward to Andrew. Let's look at the bullpen. Tony's holding it down, doing a lot of the same stuff, which is what you like to see. Lucas Sims playing very well. Possible contract extension coming his way. Renato Lopez doing very well, very similar to last year. Tyler Mazdick doing way better than last year, and he's got arbitration next year, so, but he's doing very, very good. Daniel Norris, not too good. TJ Atone, not too good versus last year, so we're actually going to move them. And then Asa Lacy, in the chances he's been giving, the short time he's been given, he's been solid. You know, only 2 blown saves, but he's been pretty solid. Now let's look at our lineup. And Gary Sanchez has been good. Hernandez, no. Anderson's been solid, you know, not great, not terrible. He's holding it down, you know. And Sam Haggerty's not been very good. Gavin Lux going up. Great on base percentage. Average is low, so you want to see that average go up. But he's slugging almost 400 OPS, a little under 800. You want that a little up. Jonathan Anillo's been playing very, very solid, almost halfway to what his home runs were last year. Great on base percentage, great average, very just solid, you know. Stevenson's potential went down. You hate to see that. It was A and now it's in a low B. I don't understand why it went down when he's having a great year. So I don't really understand. Big Fraley playing a lot better. 4 home runs, 400 on base percentage. Okay. Ian Happ's playing great, going up. 8 home runs, 330 on base. You know, after such a rough year in 2023, I wasn't expecting a lot out of Austin Meadows. You know, I signed him on a club option. We could use the outfielder. He looks good versus righties. And I'm not gonna lie, he's been above expectations, you know, possibly thinking about moving him up in the lineup. Ellie De La Cruz has been solid. His average is good, but his on base is low. His slugging's good. His on base is low, you know. He doesn't walk a lot. But he's been solid overall, going up slowly but surely. Joey Votto, you know, I'm okay with it. You know, he's 40 years old. I'm not expecting a lot, but he's been red his whole career. I wasn't not going to bring him back. And then Josh Lowe's been really good, actually. Josh Lowe's been really, really good. Great on base, great average. Love to see it. That's probably going to end the episode here, so I hope y'all enjoy it. Make sure you leave a like on the video. You know, I think this team's really coming together very good. I think our pitching's coming together really good, especially after that trade for Suarez. So, I'm going to end it here. I hope y'all have a good one. Peace.